Hello, and welcome to the interactive webinars for small and home-based businesses. My name is Matthew Woolafor, and I represent APAD Canada Incorporated. And the title of today's presentation, which I promise is going to be very exciting, is called Increasing Engagement with Facebook Messenger. This presentation is in collaboration with Monarch Empowerment Coaching and EBT Services. Now, I'd like to ask this question. How many of us here would want to increase engagement or increase your correspondence with your clients? I'm very sure a lot of people will want to do that. A lot of people are looking at ways of building their team, making their teams more stronger if you own a business, or if you have a clientele base. You might also want to see how you can engage your clients much better and much faster. And this is where Facebook Messenger comes into play. It's a very powerful tool in actually interacting with your clients and also for your team members. And I'm going to use the next few minutes to show us how this can be done. So again, this is Matthew, and this is in collaboration with my friends, Karen and Renee. So going forward, why do we use Facebook Messenger? I know it's a very powerful tool, but it's still a good idea to find out why using Facebook Messenger. There are many other messenger-based software out there in the market, but why Facebook? And of course, we're also going to talk about how to engage our customers, and we're going to look at three ways in which you could actually get engagement with your clients much faster. Or if if you have a team of business partners, this is also very, very important for you as well. So let's go straight into the meat and potatoes. Now, why Facebook Messenger? Well, I know that Facebook Messenger has been out there for about 2 years now, if not more. But uh, last year, Facebook decided to really put a lot of emphasis on using Facebook Messenger as a faster means of collaborating with people. And I must confess, within the last 12, 12 to 6 months, there has been a lot of buzz about Facebook Messenger. And a lot of people, including businesses, are now using Facebook Messenger as a means of actually um, collaborating and even closing businesses with clients. So basically, this is what we're going to do. We have about 900 million monthly views, people who actually visit Facebook Messenger, and it's a tool that can be used to collaborate with anybody, family members, or even your clients. So we're going to the overall objective is for us to be the first in our niche to actually engage more clients using this tool. So let's go straight into the meat and potatoes about how this can be done. Now, first and foremost, I'm going to show my screen and I'm going to look at the three tips for today with respect to Facebook Messenger. Okay, so the first tip is a very important tip because it actually enables us to collaborate with team members, especially team members. Assuming if you have a team and you're growing your team and your teams are located in different parts of the world or in different parts of the country, you can actually use the Facebook Messenger to actually call multiple people at the same time. This is actually similar to Skype, but the reason why I love this, I prefer this, is because it is integrated within Facebook. So if you have your Facebook group and you have a group of people that you want to like have uh, midweek calls, or if you want to introduce maybe a new member to your product and you want to have like a three-way call with your upline, this is a wonderful tool to use. Now, I'm going to show us how this can be used. So I'm going to go to my iPhone. So this is my iPhone. All right. It's actually a group that actually consists of multiple people. All right. And if I want to call, you see, I click on the phone icon right up here. All right. So if I click on that icon, what happens is that it will show all the group members. And then at the end of at the bottom, you'll see call. So once I click on call, it will call each member within the group, and you will then be able to engage with all your team members. Now, let me make it, let's hope this works. So again, for us to do that, you select your group. So you have to be, if you go to your messenger, as you can see here, if you go to groups, select your group. It will take a little second for it to show because of the speed. And then from here, you initiate the call. It will take a few seconds because of lagging, but it will show. And from there, you can now initiate your call. This can be used to call up to 50 people at the same time. Up to 50 people. Up to 50 people. And that is wonderful. If you can actually engage your calls with up to 50 people, then you have a wonderful tool that you can use to build your team. So you can also use this also for your clients as well. But I think this feature is much better for team building. Don't you not agree with me on that? I think so too. So basically, that is what you could do with Facebook Messenger, and that is to have group calls. Tip number 2 is a very important tip because you can actually use Facebook Messenger to grow your business. And a couple of companies out there are actually using Facebook Messenger to engage with their clients. Assuming if a client has a question about your product, they could actually go through Facebook Messenger and ask the business, in this case, the Facebook fan page. You could actually enable people to send messages directly to your Facebook fan page and ask questions directly. So again, if you have a customer that's asking questions about your product, about your service, encourage them to go into your messenger for your business page so that they can ask the question. I'm going to show us how that can be done. Okay, so from my computer here, I'm going to go to my browser. I'm going to open up my screen here. And in Facebook, the shortest way how to initiate your Facebook Messenger could be in 3 ways. One is actually going to your Facebook account. Then from here, if you go to, let's say you go to a business page that you're managing. I manage this page. Oh, so fast. So from here, if you click on message, you can actually, that is the fastest way how to go to your message. Basically, from this angle here, you're using your Facebook Messenger as a business function, not as a personal function. So you could actually do this using your personal profile, but it's better for you to use your business fan page and encourage people to send messages to your business directly. That's option number 1. Okay, so that's number 1. Number 2, Facebook also introduced the use of a URL that would enable people to actually tap anywhere in your network. It could be on your website, it could be on your landing page. They could tap on that link. It will take them straight to your to your message platform. So in this case, if I use the URL m.me/cookbag, for instance, so what happens is that when I click on that, it takes me to a desktop version of Facebook Messenger, and this is where people can also key in messages for your business. So in this case here, what I'd like you to notice is one, we actually entered Facebook Messenger from a link. Okay, number two, people from their phones or from their computers, that is a laptop or a desktop, can also get access to your messenger tool via, of course, their device. So it's irrespective of their device, they can connect to your messaging portal. And right here, you can key in a message, and then, of course, all the administrators of Cookbag will get that message, and they'll be able to reply or respond to your message or to your question. So it's a very good tool, I must confess, an excellent tool in engaging clients using, of course, what I call here using the URL link, right, of your page. All right. Then the third thing, which I think is of even greater importance. So let me go back to my presentation, is the use of the scan codes. And I don't know whether we're familiar with scan codes, but a scan code is similar to your QR code, where you might want to encourage people to scan so that they can engage with you better. Now, Facebook introduced this also for Facebook users to be able to scan these codes, which will now take them directly to your Facebook Messenger portal. Now, that is excellent because this will now enable people to communicate with each other. In this case, they will be able to communicate with your business or with your entity using Facebook Messenger. And that's very powerful. So assuming we have this code, this scan code on um, on our business cards, on our flyers, or even on our t-shirts, you can actually get people to scan from their phones, and that will take them straight to your messenger. So I'm going to show us how that can be done, right? Let's see whether my computer still works here. If it's not going to be that slow, hopefully it'll be fast today. So this is our home screen. Okay, so we're going to click on messenger. All right, I'm going to cancel this. Okay, cancel groups. Now, at the bottom of our screen, right, for you to be able to scan, you should be able to see um, something here called me. So this is where you're gonna select me. And when you select me, you will see my scan code right here. All right. Now, if I tap on that, I have the opportunity of seeing my code or to scan another code. So in this case, with my code, I can actually click on my button here in order to send that code to a friend or send it to maybe to your email address if you want. But what interests me more is the scan code here. Now, if I click on scan code, it gives me the opportunity now to scan um, the scan code, and that will take us straight to the Facebook Messenger of that business, for instance. Now, let me show us how we can get that code for our business. Now, going to, if we go to, sorry, let's go back to our messenger here. Now, if we go back to facebook.com, and we go to the cook bag, for instance. Oh, sorry, not cook songs. Cook bag. Cook bag. All right, we're here now. So go to cook bag, and then from cook bag, we go to messengers. Not there, sorry. Go to messages here. I beg your pardon. Go to messages there. Now, you see where you have download and share your messenger code? If you click on this guy, we can actually scan this. You can download it. I would advise us downloading it using 600 pixel. That would actually download it onto your phone and then onto your computer. It can then copy and paste it onto a flyer and what have you. All right, so that's basically how it's done. All right, and if you put it on your card, business card, your flyer, and people, that's how you can actually get people to communicate. In fact, what you can also do too is from your phone. If my phone is still showing it, let me go back to my phone. All right, go back to Messenger. So from here, I can actually get people if I meet somebody on the road, or if I'm talking to people on the road, or if I'm networking with people at a business meeting, I can actually show this directly for to them, and they can scan. We can scan each other's code. All right. In this case here, you can scan my code, and I can also scan your code, and you can actually transfer or share our codes for transfer. All right, so that's basically how it's done. And I believe these are the three tips I would like you to take home today. All right. Um, but one thing I like to mention is that if you decide to engage with Facebook Messenger, you're going to get more engagement, definitely. And if you have more engagement with your clients, you're definitely going to get higher chances of conversion. All right. So that's tip number one, or that's number one to take home. Please leverage Facebook's gigantic user base. Facebook has so many users, and I'm very sure you will see people of your niche, or I mean, people who are interested in your niche of products or services that would definitely would want to engage with you. All right, because with Facebook Messenger, you have the ability to service your clients much faster, and that's what clients want. They want faster and better service, and Facebook Messenger would give you that ability uh, to do faster and quicker transactions. So I would advise you to think about using Facebook Messenger, and of course, with Facebook is shedding a lot of light on the Facebook Messenger, because it is definitely going to be the way going forward for people to even get questions answered. I'm very sure you must have heard about Facebook Messenger bots or messaging bots that are almost like some type of robots, or is a more of artificial intelligence, where it could help clients to get what they want even without our intervention. You will see a lot of that when you go maybe to business pages like CNN and other news lines. If you want to get the weather, you just type weather in the message box, and you get the weather for today. In fact, I actually have that tool that can enable you to build bots for your business, but that's a different topic on another day. But the most important thing I like us to mention is that we can use this tool to grow our business. We can use this tool, which is the Facebook Messenger, to engage in building our teams, to organize multiple and 2 or 3 way calling to get more customers or more clients into your business, and more especially in order to increase engagement to your business. So again, this is Matthew Bullafor from APAC Canada. On behalf of myself, Renee, and Karen, thank you so much for listening. Please feel free to comment, ask questions. We're here to answer your questions, especially when it comes to online strategy. You're in the right place. All right, thank you so much and have a wonderful day.